Hello and welcome, beautiful scorpion shape. Today we're working on our core. So a lot of it is going to take place on your mat, but we're also going to do a little bit on the pole, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I just want you to get a little bit warmed up for that. We're going to start slow and we're going to get heavier along the way. If you have a more sensitive back, you can use a thicker mat or some sort of pillow or cushion like that. But yeah, just do this as you can. You can always take more breaks. We're going to work for 40 seconds on and have a 20-second rest. And I'm going to explain you the exercises as we go. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be on the mat. And it's very, very important for all of these exercises to stay very straight and focused on your core, yeah? So that you always have tension and you can always check if your belly is hard or not. This is a very, very good indicator. And for a lot of the tricks, what we're actually going to do is we're going to hold on to the pole, okay? So you're lying with your head a little bit away from the pole so that you can grab it behind your hands, behind your head with your hands, so that you have a little bit of a stabilizing effect. You can use the pole more, or you can use the pole less, which will make the exercises a little bit harder, yeah? For example, going up and down like that, all right? So just see what kind of level is for you, and you can always switch it up a little bit. And as I said, taking breaks along as we go, if you need a little bit more break and rest, but try to keep moving no matter what. All right, the first exercise is actually, as I have been showing you right now, you're just lying on the floor, on your back, hands on your pole, and we'll be starting with lifting or lowering the alternate legs, yeah? Very important for everything where we're lying on our back. Your back is straight, flush against the floor. So I don't want to see hollow backs like that. If this is happening, then you can bend your legs so that it's not so much strain on your back. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna get the clock running and then we'll start straight away with alternating leg lifts and lowers. Here we go. Everything is flush against the floor and you're very much paying attention to have your legs going as close to the floor as possible so that your lower back is not lifting up, all right? So this is for your lower stomach, for the straight stomach, abdominal muscles.
The world is waiting, where are you? Looking for a sign, we can't find you. Buried in the sand.
Short break. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna simply leave the left leg on top in the air and the right leg is gonna go up and down. Remember to grab your pole if you need to, or to leave it out of the way. Let's go. Slow and controlled movements. You're not using the momentum at all. It's all coming out of your belly muscles.
Bring me back to reality.
Little break, and you guessed it, we'll do everything on the left leg now. Right is gonna stay up, and our left leg is gonna lift and lower in just 10 seconds. So shake it out. Get yourself ready, hold on to the pole. And left leg is gonna go up and down. Sit up straight in a straddle. It doesn't have to be a very big straddle, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift one leg up so your hands are right at your knee or further out or further in. The further out, the harder it gets. Let's get started, and we'll put our leg up and down. Try to really stay straight in your back. I know this is really hard, but just try as good as possible, yeah? No need to rush through this, and try to bring your leg up through the muscles of your abdominal strength right here, not through your quad. I know it's not super easy. If this gets too hard or is simply impossible, you can lean back, but try to do the hard version first. Shake it out, bring your legs in the middle just to alleviate this a little bit. And then we'll go straight back in with the other side. 5 seconds left to get ready. It's easier the more you lean back. Gets easier the more you lean forward, or harder, sorry. So choose your poison. And let's go. Again, try to remind yourself to keep your back straight. Breathe through it. Yes, all right. We're gonna stay here. You want to grab your heels, and from here we're bringing them out and back in. Okay, so you've got 5 seconds left. If this is not possible at all, you can also do that with bent legs, okay? Straighten them out, straddle, and then bring them back in. So this is also very much a balancing act in itself. And then try to remove, oops, and then try to remove your hands as much as possible so that they're not holding on so much, which gets very hard. All right, shake it out. Bring yourself back to the floor, lie down, bring your hands in cup grip onto the pole, and you want to bring your heels to the pole so that the pole is in this little indentation, and from here, let's get this going. You want to slide up and then slide down all the way. Keep on breathing. All right, we'll stay in this position, and now we're practically gonna do the same thing, but without the pole. So we're here and we just want to bring our pelvic floor up and down, like that. Try to stay as closely parallel to the pole as possible. Here we go, and use the pole. Squeeze for a second when you're up, and then let yourself lower down very, very slowly. We'll be using a similar technique now, but instead of going up, we will go over in a V, sort of like an invert, yeah? So you can have straight legs, you can have bent legs, depending on your strength. And you're bringing yourself over, tapping your toes, and coming back, closing it down. Let's do this. All right, bring your feet up. And now what we want to do is we want to tap to one side only, okay? So you can try holding on with both hands to pull or having one hand out, one hand to the floor and bringing you back. Let's do this. One side only. Tapping toes on the floor and then slowly coming back. And you want to do basically everything with your core.
Tell me how is this so cool? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So why you acting like a fool? Trying my best to get you. Sometimes I feel that you're just cruel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Could you give me a sign or maybe write me a letter? I just wanna get closer to feel the heat of your sweater, but why?
All right, let's do this on the other side. Change your hands and stay very, very strong. You always want to have the tension on your core. 5 seconds to go. Legs up. And we're gonna tap our toes to the other side.
Could you give me a sign or maybe write me a letter? I just wanna get closer to feel the heat of your sweater, but why? Why can't you just fall in love? You are what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for.
Right, and now we'll do this alternating sides. So tap right, come back, lower your legs, tap left, come back, lower your legs. You can also here switch your hands or leave the hands on the pole. So maybe just try what's comfortable for you. Get your legs up, tap right, lower your legs, and tap left. All right, stand up. We're gonna do the half flag, Chinese flag, with a little hopping motion. So inside arm is gonna go around, outside arm is gonna go onto the pole, and you have your elbow in your hip. And from here, inside leg is gonna go up and bringing that other leg towards the knee. So just do this a couple times. I know this is heavy, but you're gonna benefit from it greatly.
Getting close now. All the stories that you tell, what a beautiful imagination. And you should have tell them about where you've been, who you're with, yeah, okay then. You go ahead and
Let's change sides. Whew. I'm really getting out of breath here. But it's okay, because we're almost done. Other side right here. So really try to put this pull in between of your armpit. I'm sliding. And I'm bringing the inside leg up, sorry. And bringing that bottom leg just with it. Alright, one last exercise, kind of as a trial. Bring yourself back to your back, holding onto the pole. And from here, bring one leg up. I'm gonna bring my left leg to the pole. The right hand is gonna grab my ankle. And from here, you want to lift and lower that free leg, okay? While holding on with your hips to your core, okay? So that your hips are staying high. All right, quickly shake it out before we get back. So this is more of like a static holding, right, where you're in this tucked position. So bring yourself back up. Now I'm gonna hook my right ankle. My left hand is gonna grab my ankle. The other leg is straight. You can have the hand on the floor. And from here, you're gonna lift and lower that free leg. You're never really in a release, okay? You're never really just hanging. You're holding your hips up with your core. All right. Just lay flat on the floor for a second. Breathe in and out. Elongate your arms. Extend them to the back and make yourself super, super long right here. Breathing in and out of your belly. And then turning around onto your belly right here. Having the legs out as far as your mat, bringing your hands under your shoulders, breathing in, breathing out, pushing yourself up, just as much as comfortable, and then just stretching your belly out. You did a great job today, with a lot of different exercises. Whew. And if you do those exercises a couple times, include them in your workout, in your prep, then I can assure you that your inverts will gain a lot of strength. All right. Push yourself back on your heels, child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming onto all fours. Interlacing your fingers, putting them towards the ceiling, opening your chest, and releasing, shaking it out. Thank you so much that you were doing this workout today with me, that you clicked on this video, that you were like, yes, I want some core strength. You got it. You are great. You are awesome. And I hope to see you again next time here on my channel. Bye.